each part of Willis, I feel like either it's informative of what I'm going through or what I've been through.
First, I wanted to, ask about the different roles that Willis goes through to quite literally get his foot in the door. And I'm curious, out of some of the ones we see, from generic Asian man, delivery guy, tech guy, to kung fu guy, was there one that resonated with you the most personally?
I think tech guy. I mean, I was tech guy for like 6 years on Silicon Valley. And all of the stuff before, like the generic guy, be in the background. I was Chinese teenager #1 also on actually a show that Chloe was on, the Marvel Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh my gosh, okay. And when you reunited with Chloe for this show, did you guys talk about that much?
I don't think, I was too embarrassed to tell her I was Chinese teenager #1. I just told her I was once on that show. So I felt like I've ran through the gamut of all these roles. That's why I really related to his character and everything he's going through.
Port Harbor PD are currently seeking any information on the whereabouts of the missing person.
Whoa. Who is that?
Your character is first introduced through the TV screen to the other characters. That's how we meet her. And, the guy's first initial response is guessing her ethnicities.
What do you think she is? Part Korean?
I don't know. She's something.
Gotta be Korean. Koreans are the most fun Asians.
She looks Thai.
When you read the script and saw that was your introduction, how did you react?
I thought it was really smart. I think that was obviously pretty relatable. I liked how meta that felt, being introduced to people on a TV screen and then them assuming a guessing race, which I think is a way that a lot of people have been introduced to me.
Yeah, like I'm guessing yours right now.
Doing that within that was really fun. It's kind of the exact niche level of genius and comedy that drew me to the project.
You're Korean.
My last name is, but I'm actually Taiwanese. Ronny, your character, Patty goes on, I think, a wild journey when he becomes servers.
But you never let me wait on tables.
Well, now I do.
Yeah, but I don't interface with strangers. It's not my thing.
I think he has a lot of fears, this character. Which of his fears most resonated with you personally?
Mm-hmm. Oh, what fears resonated with me personally? Oh man, that's a great question. Oh my God, Kat, you're killing me with this. What his fears were? His fears were losing his friend, and his fears was change in his environment. I'm not as scared of change as Fatty is. So that, I guess in that way, we're different. You could read into it that Fatty's kind of scared of selling out. So in that sense, I share that fear with him artistically, not wanting to sell out.
Can you share more about the fear of selling out you have and what it looks like in this industry?
It's, having to do 8 hours of when selling out, I guess it's like you're doing characters that you don't want to do, that is bad for the culture. It's still a job. It pays money. There is artistic expression in that too. Maybe there's something else. Maybe the idea of selling out is also subjective, right? Different people think different things are selling out. So there's all those factors involved as well.
I also think it's a privilege to not ever have to sell.
Yeah.
And it's one that's, given to a very specific type of person. So I think that we can get precious about the idea of selling out, but that it's a real privilege to get to just do anything based off of
artistic expression.
Yeah. I think
pure artistic expression.
Yeah.
When I first came into the business, I said, you know what? If I want to be an actor, I want to be recognized as an actor. I wouldn't refuse to do any film or any television that involves martial arts. When we do martial arts, we're usually the baddie. We're usually the antagonist, right? I said, okay, if you want me to be that guy, the kung fu guy or the bad guy, these criteria needs to happen. Number one, the hero must be Asian or Asian American. Number two, there are no Asian or Asian American women victimized. Number three, there's balance of good and evil of my race on the screen at the same time.
I spent a great deal of my career in Hollywood in procedural dramas, kind of jokingly, but not jokingly, kind of jokingly saying that I was the asexual Asian, because I never had any sort of romantic interest, but it just kind of was, I think, the default, how that was defined back in the day. So for me to see this whole new world with all these nuanced behaviors and emotions being expressed on the screen, it's been a thrill to me, not just professionally, but personally, because I never thought I'd see the day in my life, in my career.